This is a video review of 1:144 scale Wildwurger High Mobility version made by Kotobukiya. This is the twin bird strike version, as you can see on the assembly instruction. And because this is the twin bird strike version, other than the model itself, he also comes with the additional weapon, which is called a G impact stack, which is just a duplicate of Articulation right arm weapon. He is 1:144 scale, and just to let people know what most 1:144 scale Super Robot Wars model are like, put it next to a 1:144 high grade Gundam model. Actually, it's not a particularly small model to begin with, but you can see here the 1:144 Super Robot War is still quite big. Not big enough to actually stand next to 1:100 Gundam model. I have to say that I love the Wildwurger quite a bit, and originally I was going to try and get the jacket armor version, but this one in the twin bird strike set is actually cheaper per model, so I end up getting this one. He is I forgot how to use my camera. He's really detailed. Like most Kotobukiya model, all of the color are molded in separate pieces, and therefore there's not a lot of painting required. There's a reasonable number of panel line to actually color in. And the overall color scheme is pretty nice, because it got off the blue jacket armor purge. It revealed a lot of white and a lot of gray, but overall I think it add to the feel of the unit. Articulation wise, he's very good, especially compared to the earlier Kotobukiya model. Head does do 360 as long as you don't break any of his antenna. Shoulder does do 360 if it's not touching the backpack. Arm does go up and turn at the joint just below the shoulder. The only thing you have to be careful is that the armor piece has a ledge. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. When you're actually turning it, that ledge is going to start hitting the shoulder armor, so be careful with that. Basically, you have to turn very slowly and probably has to pull the arm out slightly to actually avoid hitting it. Elbow is jointed at 2 points and can bend that much. And again, it's a ball jointed hand, so they do turn 360. There is a waist joint, and the waist joint got extra gap between it so that he can actually tilt forward, backward, left and right. And it does because of the gap, you can actually turn 360 if you actually just work around the extra bits that's taken up on the lower waist. Front skirt does move. There is actually an extra joint so that you can actually fold the white piece separate from the blue piece. Not much point, but good to have. Side skirt does movement up and down and forward, backward a little bit. Rear skirt moves separately. One piece, two piece. They don't move a lot, but enough to actually add more mobility to the leg, which does help because he actually has very good leg articulation. So it's good that the skirt armor is not affecting it. It does have it actually goes sideways on a separate joint, and it does turn more outward more than inward. There's one joint on the knee, so it does turn just a little bit, bend just a little bit over 90 degrees. There is 1, 2, 3 joints in total to actually form the ankle. The first joint move a bit more or less than a natural or a Gundam model usually does, and then there's one, except there's not a lot of turning and there's not a wiggle on the side. And then there is a second joint which allows it to go a bit further, and then there's a more standard ball joint, except there's this bit of soft tubing around it, so it doesn't actually allow it to turn at all. But overall, because of all 3 joints, it allows you to actually bend the leg backward quite a bit and forward a little bit. So it's not bad. He is actually you can see that he's actually a aerial type of model, so that it does look better with a stand. Backpack. Backpack does move a little bit, only on this 2 bit, not the rest of it. They click onto either this position or this position, and the wings open by turning out like that. You have to push it in a little bit and then open it out completely. And when you close it, you have to do the same as well. Weapons. They come with the signature weapon, the Stack Beetle Crusher, his M90 assault rifle. Does come with the grenade on the front with fin, which can be removed and pushed back in. Oops. Oh yeah, and it does come with a spare hand for holding it. Also, the triple Falcon. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah. And it does come with the melee weapon, the cold metal blade, or just metal blade. It come in 2 pieces, 1 piece for the blade and 1 piece for the handle. Unfortunately, both of them are in this purpley blue color, so you will have to paint this in either gray or silver. In this case, I painted in silver, and it does lock into the left arm by first pushing out this handle, open up the triple Falcon, then you can put the blade in, let the handle rest into the triple Falcon, then you just close it back up again, and it locks in place really, really well. It wouldn't come out in a hurry. And as I mentioned before, it comes with a stand with its own name on it. So you can put him into all sorts of aerial pose. Oh yeah, by the way, the Stack Beetle Crusher does open up. It actually got 2 joints on each of the arm. So you can open it like that, and then turn the tip back in to look like it's actually trying to. Oops. That was what I actually talked about this little bit, where the ledge is actually slowly pushing the arm out, either pushing the arm out or it will break itself. So be careful with that. But other than that, I can't see anything wrong with this version of the model at all. He looked menacing and looked cool in almost every pose I ever put him in. And especially if you actually get it for a deal or a bit cheaper, I'll say go for it. Do a bit of painting on it, do a bit of panel lining, and then it's good to go. And I'll see you in the next review.